guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So here we have got the brand new sub EZAs coming here to JP Dokkan, which seemingly to me, the main reason for these is the buff to the Android/Cell Saga team, right? Now, we also, of course, do have a bunch of other buffs for a lot of these, categories right here. Trunks will be helpful for Vegeta family and full power and all that stuff. I actually think these sub EZAs, these two Super Trunkses are going to look pretty good. Because the thing about the physical Super Trunks that I missed before when I saw his details is his super attack raise effect. It's the same thing that the, Bio Broly trio has, 50%. Although physical Trunks is just for 3 turns, whereas the Bio Broly trio, they get 6 turns, which is crazy, right? So I think this Super Trunks should look pretty good. So we're starting out, yeah, he's good. It just immediately, dude, there's no support. We're getting no support. He's at 166k defense. He gets 30% defense on super attack. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. What are we doing in terms of links? Everything except for Soul versus Soul is activated. So he has Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Soul vs. Soul, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I mean, already he's looking pretty solid. I mean, looks like he's going to be nice and tanky. I think this STR Super Trunks right here is going to be a very good option for Super Battle Road stages. Like, I look at him, so it's like, let's look what he does, right? He gets a 30% defense on super attack, so that's good, right? So, attack stat's not the craziest, 2.45 right there, but he's got good defense, and he's going to have this utility as well, we'll get to in a second. So he gets 100% attack and defense start of turn, then he builds up, 2 ki up to a max of 4, and then 50% attack and defense up to a max of 100 at the start of each turn. So after 2 turns, he's going to be at his best, right? So next turn, we're going to see him. He's going to have 300% defense and 200% attack at the start of turn. Then he just gets 100% defense for 10 turns. I do like that. That's where, I think some of, the physical Super Trunks, I think potentially could end up better for longer events, right? Provided you leave him on rotation and you're able to continue chaining the 3-turn 50% buff of his, I think for longer events, that physical Trunks could end up being better. I think he should still be good for, Super Battle Road and stuff like that as well, but this STR Super Trunks, to me, definitely seems geared towards Super Battle Road because, outside of, the, 100% defense for 10 turns, he has this final ability here. He has a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy if there's a Vegeta on the team. That's pretty good for Super Battle Road, right? On top of a unit that's going to be over 200k defense, which means, you're going to be very, safe running him. We should have nearly everything except for Soul vs. Soul active, yeah. Because this Trunks right here, they link up incredibly well together. The only link, what is that? I think is that Messenger from the Future? I think is what that link that this Trunks has. Just sort of off the top of my head. All right, so now Super Trunks, what is his defense up to? So we have, oh my god, this dude's good. Wow. So he has support, plus now it's been a second turn. Yeah, dude, this is a really kick-ass Super Battle Road unit, because he is getting keyed. Key, secretly, oftentimes I've found to be a major issue in Super Battle Road runs, especially depending upon how weak your box is, or if you're going to try and do it with no items and stuff like that. That's where Key really can rear its ugly head as being problematic, right? But you're not really going to have that issue with this Trunks, because he at just turn 1, he's giving himself 2 ki. And then, by turn 2, he's going to have 4 ki build up from his passive. So this Trunks, to me, seems like he's going to be very, very solid for Super Battle Road stages, which is awesome. Yeah, look at that, 3.39 he jumped up to, with 260k, 270k defense he had right there, I think. Dude, he's no slouch. This guy's pretty good. And again, look at all the stages he can help on, right? Connected Hope just got a Super Battle Road stage. Savior just got a Super Battle Road stage. Rapid Growth just got a Super Battle Road stage, right? Full Power just got an Extreme stage. Future just got an Extreme stage. So we've got a lot of different sort of stages like that that were just recently added into the game, that this Trunks is going to be a very, very nice asset to help out with, right? And the other thing, too, about this Trunks is that this guy came out, you know, these, like, Super Trunks and stuff like that, these are some of the earliest units in the game, right? Like, even just this STR Super Trunks' Dokkan Awakening, he came out on December 28th of 2016. Dude, that is so long ago, and now this guy is relevant, right? Relevant on a million category teams. This is a really good sub EZA. This is why Dokkan is continuing to absolutely kill it right now with these celebrations. Is because, you know, we have, like, our Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta right there, who is an awesome unit, right? I think he's the best TR in the game. He's buffing a lot of teams massively. But now we're getting, like, this Super Trunks EZA, right, which is a character that players have had the opportunity to pull the Super Trunks for, you know, 5 years now, 6 years, right, and he buffs so many different teams. There's a lot of different situations this guy will help you in. Now, keep in mind, right, that, oh, damn, this sucks, because I would love to have this Trunks super attack first, but that's okay. What is his defense right here, by the way? Basically 230k. So he's going to be getting, what, like 76k defense with a super attack or something like that? On this turn, after Trunks supers, he's going to be at almost 300k defense. You know, imagine he's in Super Battle Road with the 50% chance to stun the enemy for that turn. And, you know, his attack set right here is probably going to be damn near 4 million. So, I mean, this Super Trunks to me is looking very good, right? Because we're talking about taking a unit that was a literal 0 before, and now this Super Trunks is definitely like a legitimate runnable option. What are we at? 3.24 right there. And remember, he's getting 30% attack and defense, right, on both of his super attacks. So, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's, it's just that simple. I think this Trunks is very good. They did a good job with these sub EZAs. I like, too, that they are, like, helping these newer categories that just got Super Battle Road stages as well, and actually making, like, options that people are going to have, right? Because it's like, yeah, they could drop, you know, I don't know, what's one of these stages, like, Connected Hope, right? Like, they could drop, like, an LR Future Gohan who could dominate that stage, or they could do this, which is where they EZA one of these units who's been out for years, and then that unit is going to be able to go in here and just slap this stage up. So, you know, I really hope Dokkan continues to keep up the pace of these EZAs, which I think they will. But this just, you know, adds, I mean, guys, global players, JP players, you know, you're really going to have to start grinding EZAs. You're gonna want your hands on a lot of Zenny, right? Because we're having, you know, how many EZA units have there been in 2021? We have to be at, like, 60 EZAs in 2021 or something like that, right? It's got to be. You know, because we've had 20 EZAs. JP has just within the last month and a half. The last 2 celebrations, Tanabata, and now leading into, you know, this just sort of summer campaign before Worldwide, right? Like, you're dropping multiple celebrations that are having 10 EZA units in it. So Zenny is just, like, a very important, like, asset to have. Remember, too, that this Trunks, by the way, he does disable enemy guard. So AGL units, what that means basically is that he doesn't have to worry about type disadvantage against AGL units, right? But then also at 100% defense for 10 turns he's got. 10 turns is pretty generous, right? Like, you basically have to be going into, like, you know, one of the legendary events. I've found even that some of the Infinite Dragon Ball History stages, like, you know, like turn 10-ish and stuff like that, that's where some of those stages really can begin to wrap up. Some of the Infinite Dragon Ball History stages, but obviously, like, you know, the legendary Vegeta event, you're easily gonna hit, you know, turn 20 plus, you know, on the legendary Vegeta event, especially if you're, you know, trying to do it with one of these, like, newer categories. You know, you're not just blowing it away with, like, STR Vegito or something like that, right? So, you know, that 10 turns, that'll be good for basically everything except, again, the legendary character events. But there we go. Trunks is looking pretty damn solid to me, man. I'll take this, right? You know, Super Trunks is on, what, 10 category teams or whatever it is, or maybe even more, right? He's gonna, oh, here, let me just get this animation in here, right? We don't get to see this one very often. But, like, you know, giving an EZA to, you know, EZA buff to all these teams, especially things like Future, you know, Vegeta Family, Android/Cell Saga, right? All these teams that didn't really have the buffs recently. I am really quite pleased with it. So, let me know what you guys think of this STR Super Trunks. Again, he's seeming pretty damn good to me. I think this Super Trunks is a very good sub EZA. I like this guy better than PyCon, actually. PyCon is good. Like, PyCon secretly is kind of like, oh, it's actually pretty solid, the Tech PyCon. But at the same time, I was taking him into the Legendary Vegeta event, and Tech PyCon was getting clapped up in there. So, you know, it's like, there's different situations, right? You've got your showcase setting where characters can look super good, but then sometimes you're like, all right, Legendary Vegeta event, challenge event time. And it's not really so easy. Dude, these animations look so good, and you never get to see them. These Rage Super Saiyan Goku animations, it's such a bummer, like, how rare they are to see. But alright, there we go. There is our boy Super Trunks. Again, I feel like he looks pretty good. How many category teams is he on? Let me see. So he's on, what is this, 12, 13, 14, 15 teams? No, he's on, what is this? That's 10... 11, 12, 13. He's on 13 teams, including Heavenly Events, by the way, which is so ultra limited, and is ultra limited even in the potential characters it could get in the future. So, so far, so good. This STR Super Trunks is looking really good. I think the physical Super Trunks could potentially even look better. Let's find out. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.